Good job, Gabe Kapler. Great decision making. Great decision to put Juan Nicasio in the ninth inning to close out a ball game. Where's Hector Neris? Where is Pat Neshek? Where is Adam Morgan, for God's sakes? The Phillies lose 3-2 to the Chicago Cubs, where honestly we shouldn't have lost at all. Where was the rest of our bullpen? Why did we have to go back to Juan Nicasio to close this ball game out? It's I don't understand the decision making from Gabe Kapler the past couple of nights. And I'm writing off saying Gabe Kapler really hasn't done anything wrong this whole season, but now everything's starting to creep up. He's making bad decisions now against teams that we need to beat, against teams we need to prove ourselves against. And it's not happening. He's going out there pitching Jose Alvarez for 2 innings at least, and then he's going out there throwing Juan Nicasio in the ninth inning when we only have a 1-run lead. I don't understand it. So, going over this game, Zach Eflin's on the mound for the Phillies. He had a nice solid game today. He went 6 innings. He got himself into some early trouble, but managed to get out with 1 run earned. In the first inning, he allowed 1 run on a ground out where Chris Bryant did score from second base. Will Bryant is a really nice, good runner, so he scores right off that ground out, and Gene Segura really didn't give him a look over there, so that also helped why Bryant was able to get to home plate. And then offensively, the Phillies just really didn't do much. They made Quintana look really good out there, even though there were some times where Quintana got in the jams and the Phillies just couldn't produce. The Phillies had 2 hits through the first 5 to 6 innings, and one of those hits was from Zach Eflin. When one of your 2 hits are from your pitcher, you know something's not working out right. And then going into the 7th inning, no, actually, before the 7th inning, Eflin does get into another jam in his last inning. He allows a walk to Kyle Schwarber, and Bryant gets a ground rule double down the line, which at first Schwarber scores, but then the umpires then call Schwarber back to third, which disallows the run because the ball was a ground rule double. So Schwarber was on first base, so if you get a ground rule double, Schwarber has to go to third base if he doesn't cross second. So Eflin got lucky there, and he managed to get out of the inning without a run earned. So Eflin's night was done after that. He allowed only 1 run, so it was a solid outing for him. And then the 7th inning comes along. Cesar manages to get on base. I think Scott Kingery grounds it to a fielder's choice where it's kind of iffy, but you really can't blame either. A very soft ground ball up the middle takes a little while for the fielder to grab it. And Cesar, I'm not sure if he didn't get much of a good jump on the ground ball or he didn't read it right. He gets thrown out second, and the fielder's choice is Kingery save it first. And then Michael Franco, he manages to get a double down the left field, and he moves Kingery over to third. And then Odubel Herrera comes up pitch hitting for Zach Eflin. First pitch, ground ball right to the pitcher. Easy out. Wasn't really a good at bat from Herrera right there. And then Andrew McCutchen comes up with 2 outs. He's down to 2 strikes, but he manages to get a base hit right up the middle to score Franco and Kingery to make it 2-1 Phils. And then going into the 8th inning, Jose Alvarez, he comes in late in the 8th. No, he comes in late in the 7th, actually. And then he manages to get 1 out there. He goes a third of an inning through the 7th, but then Gabe Kapler instead brings him back out for the 8th inning. And Alvarez, he gets the first 2 out, but then he gets into a little jam of his own. But then, even though Alvarez does manage to get out of the 8th inning, it's still questionable. Why is Gabe keeping him out there for the 8th inning in general? It's like the decision last night. Why did he keep Sir Anthony Dominguez in for 2 innings? Even though it worked out this time that Alvarez was able to get out of that jam, why is he still in the game? Why aren't we warming up anyone? Where's Pat Neshek? Where's Adam Morgan? Why isn't Hector Neris warming up? And then bottom of the top of the 9th inning, Phillies get some runners on, but they weren't managed to factor in anything there. And then as I'm watching this game, I'm also watching one of my good buddies, his YouTube channel, Sports Talk with Bros. The whole chat, we're just like, why is Juan Nicasio up in the bullpen? Is Juan Nicasio coming into the game? Why the hell is Juan Nicasio being brought in? What is Gabe doing? And Juan Nicasio just goes in there and loses the game. And so first of all, he walks Bryant. Then Rizzo doubles down the right field line. Somehow they hold up Bryant third surprisingly, and then Contreras, he pops up but manages to not get a run in because it was a shallow pop fly and the wind was blowing in from the lake. So we got lucky right there. But then Jason Hayward comes up with a runner not on first base. The Phillies decide to intentionally walk him to get the double play factor in there. But then, Chopper, next batter, Chopper down the line. Juan Nicasio makes a terrible play. He decides to go home with this really good chop. Well, not a good chopper. It was just a chopper ball. And then, with how good of a runner Brian is, Nicasio just easily, lackadaisically flips the ball backhanded to JT Realmuto, and Bryant was safe by a mile. Why isn't Nicasio just beaming it to home? Why is he flipping it? Why doesn't he just go to first to get the easy out? And the Phillies the bases remain loaded. We didn't get an out there, and the game's tied 2-2. And then next, Javier Baez comes out, pinch hitting, first pitch, single right down the line, and the game's over. So, Phillies lose 3-2, and Juan Nicasio loses this game, and I am blaming this game on Gabe Kapler. Also, I'm going to blame it on the offense a little bit because we didn't really click at all. Our only runs came in the 7th inning, and there were 2 runs on a 2-run single by Andrew McCutchen. Bryce Harper, yet again, goes over 4. Reese Hoskins, he has another over day. I just don't know what to say for this game. I'm just extremely confused. I'm extremely pissed. And that's it. Gabe Kapler lost this game for us with his terrible decision making. I'm just still questioning, like, where is the back end of the bullpen? Why isn't Adam Morgan up? Why isn't Pat Neshek up? Why isn't Hector Neris up? Why are you choosing to rest these guys for today when you're going to put in a guy like Jose Alvarez and Juan Nicasio to make sure you win a ball game, and it didn't work out for you? You have to have your best bullpen guys out for a road trip like this. You got to have Hector Neris up in the 9th inning because he's been our best closer. You got to have Pat Neshek up because he's one of our best relievers. Same with Adam Morgan. He's one of our best relievers in the bullpen. You can't rest your 3 best bullpen guys and rely on guys like Jose Alvarez and Juan Nicasio to win a game for you. I just don't know what to say about this game. I'm just pissed. Basically all it is. So, what are you guys' thoughts on this game? What are your thoughts on Gabe Kapler's bad decision making? Why didn't he go with another bullpen guy for the 9th inning? Why did he go with Juan Nicasio? Why did he vouch to keep him in when he was allowing runners on base? So, don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to drop a like, and I'll see you in the next video.